This is me looking like a proper boy. Normal, cut of the jib, socially acceptable. I look quite cute. I mean, I'm not one to blow my own trumpet. I'll just say before I dive in, as they say, into this video. Oh, Patreon. Oh, that actually hurt. I don't understand Patreon. Okay, there I've said it. Okay, it might be simple. It probably is simple. That's why I don't understand. This really is the first Storytime video. If you're wondering what's making that noise, it's my head. I've probably been to a handful, less than a handful of parties where a group of people have decided I would make a guest. Usually it's making up the numbers. No one wants an odd number at a party, you know, so I'm brought in as the token goth, you know, and it always starts out the same way, it always ends the same way, not well. So the last party I attended was incidentally my last party before the autism became a real social problem for me. Okay, I was able to, yeah, it was there, but I was able to deal with it a lot better than I would today. I wouldn't put myself in that situation, you know, if I got a kind of you've been invited to, I don't know, 3 dead heads in a jar party, even if, and that sounds really exciting, let me say, you know, no, it was so cringy bad, you know, that people could embarrass themselves to that point where they think it's totally acceptable to hold a conversation with a perfect stranger, you know, and very insulting, very degrading. As the night rolled on, the questions got, and it was very much like a Q&A with a goth, you know, and I seem to remember being passed around, you know, having drinks, and it suddenly dawned on me, special guest by Nath, he's a goth. He's better than that. He's a gay goth. I felt like my name should have been up in lights outside. You know, because these people obviously, you know, knew about goths, knew about gay people, but suddenly the two combined is enough to blow their minds. And I should have been flattered, I suppose, to have that much mystique about me. But I felt very insulted because some of the questions were, frankly, I know elder goths that if they were in my place, they would have gone ballistic. Oh, I remember this one dude that was questioning me about the funeral industry, and dead bodies and the mess. What once it leaves the dead body, where does it go? Must go somewhere. Where does it go? He was speaking to me like I was a mortician. Yeah, I'm gay, I'm goth, and at the weekends I know where to hang out. And he kind of got passive aggressive. I remember that. He said,
"But you're a goth. Aren't you supposed to know everything about death?"
"Yes, but I'm not a mortician."
That got grim fast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ran into... Do you remember that video I did whenever it was on my main channel when Mr. Angry Church Person Guy accused me of being a Satan worshipper?
"You Satan worshippers, you have the audacity to..."
Not as animated as that, but you know...
"This is the house of God."
He would not permit me in that church because he kind of thought I was up to all tricks. I just wanted to look around. That's all I wanted to do, because I love history, and this church was steeped in the stuff. Okay, well, if you remember that, we're on the same page. I must have, and this wasn't all in one go. This was like spread around. Like, I was at this stupid party for about 2-3 hours, so it was spread, you know. These people that did think I was a Satan worshipper. I was an atheist, and that they were not being moved on, "You must be a Satan worshipper because you lead a Gothic lifestyle. You are dressed in black. Why would you do that if you weren't..." You know what I mean? That was quite scary. All the most scary... This video is full of like, you know, those people that you would cross continents to avoid. That they were a scary bunch, you know. The worst one, I think, was someone that not only assumed not only was I a Satan worshipper, an atheist, and went against everything good, okay, which they were there for, that they were like really clapping their hands, you know, this one, but were, I would say, too enthusiastic and excited about the prospect of a goth being into, like, finding an abandoned churchyard, graveyard, okay, 3 o'clock in the morning, okay, and they have acquired from I don't know where bones and spell matter, you know, and they were convinced that I was a male witch. Okay, now I don't know that much about you know, witches. I love them. I absolutely love them. There's something about... I really need to do a video on my pure love for the Salem witch trials, because I've got so much to say about the injustice. Okay, but I divert. Where was I? Where was I? Yeah. I don't know that much about witches, but surely a male equivalent is a warlock? Anyone in the comments section, if I'm wrong, please do correct me. Yeah, they thought, you know, I regularly, I suppose, when, you know, filled my rucksack up with, you know, skeleton bone. I don't know, but they were like,
oh, I bet you've got a spell book as well. Like, you've got candles.
That was scary. Too scary, actually. And they really, in my opinion, were too enthusiastic about the prospect of actually meeting a male witch. And I mean, I suppose I spent about 10-15 minutes with this person. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I am planning on doing more gothic content. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Boom.